Hi everyone, my name's Pan and welcome to another edition of Bluebird Corner, the Cardiff City fans podcast. Today we'll look forward to Cardiff City's third round League Cup game at Burnley this Wednesday evening. It's a 7:45 kickoff. It's live on Sky Sports. So we'll have a look at some past results, some history between the two teams playing each other. We'll look at some past players who played for both sides, some famous players for Burnley. We'll take a look at the form guide for both teams, and then we'll have a look at the teams expected with their formation and a possible prediction at the end. So Cardiff City have played Burnley 89 times. They've won 29, and they've drawn 27. And the last time we played Burnley actually and won at Burnley was in 2008 when Richard Langley and Graham Kavanagh scored both goals in a 2-0 win. But since then, we've actually lost not lost, but we haven't won in 17 games at Turf Moor. Now, Cardiff City's biggest win over Burnley was in 1928, a 7-0 win. And our biggest defeat was in 1956 at Burnley when we lost 6-2. As regards to Burnley, well, they are one of only 5 teams ever to have won each of the 4 divisions. And some players who played for both sides, who you might remember as Stephen Thompson, the striker, Alan Lee, the striker, goalkeepers Tom Heaton and Gavin Ward, Brian Flynn, and also most famously Peter Whittingham, who had a loan spell at Burnley. Famous players who played for Burnley that you may remember includes Jimmy McElroy, Jimmy Adamson, Brian Jensen, Robbie Blake, George Beale, who was their top all-time goal scorer, James Tarkowski, and Kieran Trippier. Now, Scott Parker's Burnley have done reasonably well this season under the circumstances. It's not easy in the Premier League, as we know. They started with a defeat against Spurs, but they then quite easily beat Sunderland at home, a good win against Derby in the Cup, and they only just lost to Man United 3-2 in the last minute, and also it was a last-minute goal from Liverpool in a 1-0 home defeat with Salah scoring. In their last game, they drew at home to Forest 1-1. So they are definitely a side that are not easy to beat. They're very competitive under Scott Parker, and it's not going to be an easy game. As for City, as we know, we suffered our first defeat in 11 matches, home to Bradford City on Saturday. And in the first goals we've conceded in open play. So we'll have a look at the City team who are likely going to start. I think Turner will be in goals. Capaccio has a slight heel problem, so NG will start. Baden left back. Lawler has a minor groin injury, so I think Osho will come in with Fish. Chambers will be the 6. Kellyman needs game time, so he'll be the 7. Robertson is back from injury. He'll be in that centre midfield, I think, with Joe Colwell. And Robinson will be up front, I think, instead of Salic. And Davis, who was very, very effective when he came on Saturday, he will be on the other wing. Now, Burnley, they'll be without defender Bayer. And there will be a number of changes from the side who drew with Forest on Saturday. To Bradford, the goalkeeper probably will have a rest, and Weiss will be in goal. Carl Walker, the former Manchester City player, will probably start at right back. Bashir Humphreys and the £20 million defender Esteve in defence, along with Laurent, Ekdal, and then Hartman will be in there as well. And you're looking at midfield of Edwards, Mibra, Louis, and Anthony. And the former Chelsea striker Broja will be up front. As for predictions, well, it's going to be a tough one for Cardiff City. As I said, we haven't beaten Burnley in 17 attempts, the last 17 attempts at their place. It's a very hard place to play. I remember going up to Burnley a couple of times, actually, promotion year. I can't remember when it was in the 80s. I was in fancy dress. And there was another time on a Tuesday night, I think we took 1,500 fans. Pretty tasty night out or Turf Moor as a ground. The fans there can be quite intimidating. And I always remember the home game we played against Burnley many years ago at Ninian Park with 16,000. Ferocious atmosphere, one I'll always remember on the Bob Bank. But unfortunately, we lost that game. I can't remember, I think it was 1 or 2-0. So it won't be easy against Burnley. They've got some real quality with the wingers Anthony and Edwards. Broja up front is quality. Carl Walker is still an exceptionally good player. And City will have their work cut out. And as much as my heart says, we'll get a draw and take them to penalties. I can only see this be going one way, unfortunately, and I think we'll lose this one 3-0 or more. But I hope I am wrong, and that we do get to the fourth round of the League Cup and play the Jacks away. So, it's anything can happen in cup matches, can't they? So, yeah, be good to know what you think. Would you agree with that team? Do you think Osho should start? Would you like to see Kellyman on the wing and Ash should have a rest? Do you think Isaac Davis should start and Robinson? And would you like Robertson to come back in there as well? So it'd be good to know your thoughts about the team, who you think should start, and what you think the score will be against Burnley. So we'll do a podcast. It's going to be a busy week. We're looking to do 8 podcasts in the next 7 days. We've got a podcast coming out for, as I said, on a Tuesday as well, which is looking back at the 96-97 season. We'll do a post-match review of the Burnley game on Thursday, and then another one on Thursday for a preview of Saturday's game at Wigan. And then obviously Sunday, or probably Saturday evening, we'll do a post-match review, and then we'll look forward to the following week where we've got Burton at home. So it's going to be a busy few days for us and for Cardiff City. So thanks for all your views and comments, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.